Hey, oh my gosh.
Hey yo, what's going down, man? We off up in here. Welcome back, motherfuckers. Welcome back. No strings. We off up in this thing. You dig? On a
Yeah, we
Wednesday
up in
night.
this thing.
Let's get it, man. Let's have a good time. Man, there's so much shit that happened since we all been together. We got a lot to get into tonight, man. We appreciate everybody for rocking with us. If you're looking at the stream right now on YouTube, we down a person, man. We down a person. Naomi is a little under the weather, so you know what I'm saying. I might throw what's Naomi? We gonna throw Naomi Cash
That's
App
what
in
we
the
should have
chat.
put on. I don't know if Lionel last minute because
What?
if you have a woman you like to invite to the show one time for tonight, I meant to hit some other people up, but I don't got that many friends.
Yeah, and while if you're like watching and tuned in already, if you want to join, let us know because this might just be your night.
Yeah, hit us
Right.
up, man. We'll shoot you that information. You can jump on this Zoom with us, man. You dig what I'm saying? We
Period.
wishing Naomi a speedy recovery. She a little under the weather. Ain't no COVID though. We good. We good.
Oh
Right.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
we good.
COVID is another monster. I actually just got tested for COVID today
Did you?
because I've been like going through it for the past week.
So one time for
Well,
tonight.
that's good. I'm glad
But
everybody good.
I know, but I know that like oak is really hard too right now. So some people's allergies are like off the chain.
That's
Yeah.
facts. Listen,
Like I've
man,
been dropping
we
myself
got
up on
Sister Mo up there kicking it with us tonight.
What's up, y'all? I am officially back in this thing for our Wednesday night shit talking. So I'm back on the phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hop in the chat in a minute. So definitely talk your shit. Let's get it.
Let's get it, man. I don't know. Hold on. I don't know what's going on with my shit. Hopefully you got the chat, Mo, because I can't see shit over here on my chat. So
I will not tap into the
Yeah, I
chat.
got. I'm about to get on it now. I'm just making on my posts.
yeah. So Mo, Sister Mo got the chat, and we got Lionel off up in this thing. What's poppin', Lionel?
Yo, what's poppin', y'all? I'm back with another episode. You know, giving you the vibes that you need.
You
Per
dig?
usual. Happy Wednesday.
You dig? Why is my shit not? I don't understand what the fuck is going on. This shit here. This shit right here.
This shit right
Yeah,
here.
This
Naomi
shit
says
right
she's
here.
tapped into the chat too.
She in the.
Yes.
Can you see her, Mo? I can't see. I don't know. My shit's over here fucking up.
Hang on.
Mo is in charge of the chat right now. God damn it. But we
I'm
off a bit here, man.
media managing right now. Hold on,
Okay, my
guys.
bad. But I'm just gonna say this, man. Let me get this to this real quick while y'all coming in, man. We appreciate everybody for tapping in and fucking with us. We allow everybody that comes on the panel to express themselves, man, in their most organic state. You dig? We don't censor nobody, man, that come in here or that jump in the chat. You dig what I'm saying? We get it popping. But understand, we will clap the fuck back if we got to. You under dig? So
Everything too.
you dig what I'm saying? So
In here, I got the chat up, y'all. What up, Dante? First one in the so
What up, Deontay?
you're
follow up. You know what I'm saying?
you're
Deontay.
we off a bit here, man. Hey, we got a lot of shit to get to tonight, though, man. We gonna talk about these goddamn Usher bucks. You dig?
Oh, yeah.
We gonna talk. We gonna talk about Chet Hanks and this motherfucker here. Chet Hanks is a motherfucker. Have you heard this song, Lionel?
I haven't heard. I heard a piece of it like via the shade room. And I'm just like,
It's not good.
I hate the fact that black people are giving him so much depth and like attention right now.
It's not good at all. And this should be the end of this nigga. This motherfucker's made a song entitled "White Boy Summer."
White boy somewhere. What a slap in the face. And y'all are just eating this shit up. And he's
Not in 2021.
like, come on, white boy somewhere.
Read the room.
Read the room.
Read the nigga read anything, motherfucker. White boy summer. That ain't. I done told. Listen, he ain't got no
No.
friends, bro. He ain't. Cause somebody should be like, yeah, that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? That
Fuck the
ain't
friends.
it.
His friends are probably like hyping him, like, yeah, that shit is fly. Like, I'm just upset with black people, like, essentially inviting him to the barbecue, and like entertaining him in any like for any capacity is crazy.
No, he's a 100% true clown, and he
Absolutely.
should be
I literally
treated as
said that
such.
earlier.
Like if we just treated him as a clown, we should be good. Like he's a true fucking clown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. If you
Like,
give him any attention, like, you need to be like bullying
yeah,
him.
this nigga's a fucking cornball. He's a clown, nigga. Like, and he should be treated as such. Anyway, goddamn, hold on, what the fuck? Okay, let me get that out the way.
Oh, we getting
Um,
that right. We got Courtney in the chat. What up, Courtney?
what up,
Thanks for
Courtney?
tuning in, per usual.
You dig what I'm
Y'all.
saying?
Shout out to the weekly
The
viewers
weekly.
and listeners. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all really being here every week, and I really fuck with that. Like,
Yeah.
it's like I really be like, damn, okay, you know how you be waiting for your show to get the new episode out every Sunday, every Thursday, something like that. Like y'all really be fucking with us on that
We
type of.
appreciate that. You
You know
dig?
what I'm saying? I love that. Like, thank you so much.
But let me say this real quick because in between our last, damn, it's only been a week. It seemed like this shit's been longer, but it's only been a week. And in that week's time, we did lose the big homie DMX. You dig what I'm saying? We know that he was he had been in the hospital for a while, and we did lose X, man. Who, damn, that motherfucker was to this day still on my damn gym mix. You dig? Like, how the fuck can you go lift weights and not have DMX playing? Like, god damn. So that was crazy. But rest in peace to X.
Rest in power. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, but I did love.
Very sad to watch it unfold, but I mean, at least he's not suffering no more.
And like, as like the people of New Orleans will look at it, like his life is to be big celebrated, because like any video that came to the surface of him was like a phenomenal, beautiful vibe. Like that's literally the frequency I try operating from at all times in my life, and it seemed like he embodied that. Like he was being, and he was happy, and like anytime that you saw him, he was like giving of himself, and like what more could you ask for of a person?
Yeah.
So like I hope he's enjoying like his new experience, or like new body or new birth or whatever happens next. And much love and much thanks to everything that he gave like the world, and he held shit down for so long. So yes, rest in peace.
There's so many stories that came out about him, pictures. Yes, everybody got a picture with DMX. Apparently, I ain't got no picture.
Oh, besides us, right?
And someone was like,
I
only 12 people that don't get a picture with him. I was like, damn, low key.
Right.
Everybody coming out with pictures and stories. But that's the kind of like I think love that people really look to have whenever it's their time and stuff like that. Even though they're gone, like that's the type of legacy you want to leave behind. So I think he did right by himself, and he did what he had to do while he was here. So rest in power.
Yeah, man. X was a real. I saw pictures with this motherfucker at Turkey Leg Hut. Like, goddamn.
I know.
Shit. X at the Turkey Leg Hut, man. Shout out to, I see Naomi in the chat. Shout out to Naomi. Happy No Strings Day. You dig?
Yes. Shout out to Naomi in the chat. We got Tiara in here. Hey, what up, Tiara? Nino hopped in the chat. He was talking about Chet. He was at White Boy Summer. Boy, you want to be Jamaican. He was doing that Jamaican shit.
Yeah, he was.
I could not believe that. I couldn't. That's why I'm like so upset for our people for entertaining that. Like that's a slap in the face. Like he could actually get his ass whooped for that. Like how about that? Like how about you get your ass whooped instead? Like you're not coming like this, sir. And then, like you said, remember that video when he was like, yeah, she's been like stealing money.
Oh yeah,
like,
I gotta find that.
Where's your accent?
He did not keep his same energy.
Energy. And
he said something
get your fucking son out of these streets. Where's your dad? Come get your son.
He said something. All the girls just want money or something like that. I'm like, okay,
I can't. I know.
Oh yeah, he's
as you guys can tell, I can't with him.
He's doing a lot right now. I wish. Hold on. Let me try to see if I can find. Let me see if I can find the shit where because this motherfucker went full white guy.
Yeah.
That nigga was not fucking around when shit got to popping. He was like, no, she's stealing my stuff and she's mad.
That part, and then just left the blood dripping.
Yeah, he was
like, get the fuck out of here. You probably needed to get your ass busted upside the head. Like, what the fuck did you do? I'm just
kidding. Said black people be so nice, and I mean that's true.
That's true, and that's our downfall.
Nice.
Well, we be nice in the wrong situations because we don't be giving that grace to each other. We don't be like, like we be ready to pop on each other's shit and like on each other's necks, flexing on each other. But when it comes to white people, they're so ready to accept and forgive and not pop the fuck off.
Let me play this real quick. And for those of y'all who don't know what we're talking about, I'm gonna play a few bars because we don't want he might get our shit copyright. Well, the last thing I want to do is get a copyright strike from Chet Hanks. But
for real, he can't have that type of power on our channel. Okay, period.
But I am gonna play just a few notes so y'all can understand. Let me play a little bit of this White Boy Summer song, and then I want y'all to contrast this energy because I'm gonna play this. Then I'm gonna play the his video from a couple weeks ago when allegedly his girlfriend jumped on him. Here go this song though.
I'm a white boy wonder, bad gal, white dandada. Rude boy, it's a white boy summer, bad gal.
All right, that's enough.
Not the white Don Dada. Like, stop it.
Like, bitch, square up, hoe.
I will beat your fucking ass.
It was really
Oh,
upsetting me
man.
and my friends.
The beat is banging.
We
No,
ain't
the
getting
beat,
no
and that's
credit.
what's
He
gonna
getting
take
no
him.
credit.
Is that beat? That's what's gonna take him, and that's what people be like.
Fuck that beat. Fuck that beat. It's some niggas on Almeida right now, beatboxing and freestyling that like fuck him. Like no.
My nigga Lionel said, "Fuck that beat."
I hate all parts of this whole thing. The fact that he's like entertaining, it's like blackface for me. He's like, let me put on this act. It's like, you know, instead of like literally doing it, he's just like acting like that and like giving that. It's really annoying.
Now here goes Chet Hanks from. Go ahead, Mo. What you got?
No, Tara said, "Wait a damn minute, a whole song." Nay is saying she can't even. We can't either.
Oh, we can't.
But hold on, let me give you the energy. This is from a couple weeks ago when he got into it with his. I don't know if they still together, but his girlfriend at the time.
She's coming for his bag now.
Yeah, she trying to get to that paper. She trying to get to that money.
We got Kodak Ray in the chat talking about no lie. That's catchy.
Get out of here. And there's people like you. And he's out here getting them Usher bucks. He getting these bucks from
Dun,
y'all.
dun, dun. Hold on, but here go his
Robot.
energy from a few weeks ago. Let's play this real quick. Here go his energy. Let's watch this.
Me with a knife?
Chet.
You're threatening me with a knife? This bitch just attacked me with a knife.
No, I didn't. Did I attack you with a knife? John,
This
put
bitch
your
just
phone
attacked me with a knife.
Did I attack you with a knife? No, not at all. You pushed me. You pushed me. So that's-
Wow.
You pushed me.
Now you're trying to flip the story.
Yes, okay.
Wow.
When I'm done with your ass,
Wow.
when I'm done with you,
She just attacked me with a knife.
you better get out my face.
She just attacked me with a knife. There's the proof. She's mad because I caught her stealing. Stealing my
That's
money.
the best part. She's mad because I caught her stealing.
Stealing my money.
Stealing my money. Oh man, Chet fucking Hanks. Dun da da.
And also, look what y'all are doing out here dating these white guys.
Oh man, that's some funny shit. All right, man, that's enough of Chet. By chance, did anybody see the preview for for Jocelyn's Cabaret, the new season?
Of course, yeah.
Yes, of course we saw that shit.
Y'all caught that? In the chat, let me know. Did y'all see the preview for Jocelyn's Cabaret? Let me know if y'all saw that, dog. Let me.
I wonder where they're going with this
That's like
direction.
the perfect clip to get her show some more, viewers and a bigger audience, because that's exactly what Twitter needed, was that
Yeah,
clip.
Twitter ate that shit up.
For real. And they already got GIFs made. And
Because that was a crazy ass moment.
This is a crazy. Okay, let me play it. It's about 30 seconds. Let me play this for y'all real quick. This is Jocelyn's Cabaret. It's a preview for her new season coming out. I've never actually watched this show. What's the premise of this shit? It's just like a cabaret setting, right?
Well, it's her like gathering a bunch of like some escorts, some dancers, people that are in that, women that are in that nightlife, that sex work like lifestyle. She's gathering them and creating a cabaret to where she'll put them on doing like more of a classier gig, and like kind of giving them more power of their work, and like taking us through the journey of her like recording the whole process. Which of course this shit gets like ratchet as fuck,
right.
naturally.
So here we go. Here's a clip from the upcoming excuse me, goddamn, let me turn the volume up in this motherfucker. Here's a clip from the upcoming season.
I expect you ladies to understand this. You can change your life. And you can get out of the gutter.
Industry.
Are you crying?
I am.
What's going on? Why are you crying?
And it hit home for me. So
Come step up. Let me hear you. What happened?
I was saying the gutter is a rough place,
Okay.
and you got to do everything, any and everything to make it, every situation, including aborting twins, you feel me, to better yourself because I do want to leave you. But
You just had an abortion? Twins?
twins.
Yeah, double homicide.
Bitch.
No, I'm sorry.
That's not even funny. It's not. In case y'all didn't hear what she said, the girl in the background goes, "Damn." Double homicide. I'm not laughing at that. I am, but I'm not. You know what I mean? I think that when she said that, you know how like sometimes you say something out loud that you thinking in your head.
Did I just say that?
Yeah, I think it's one of those moments that she was thinking that in her head. You know what I'm saying? And she happened to say it because after she said it, she was like, "Yo, oh my bad, I'm sorry." It was.
Right.
Oh, girl turned around and was like, "Bitch." What the
Like,
fuck?
what else could you say to that besides bitch? She was taking the fuck aback in the middle of her tears.
She
Right.
said,
She
"Damn."
literally was wiping her shit away. She said, bitch.
Like, do I have to fight now? Like,
Double
Did she
homicide.
really just fucking say this shit? Jasmine said it would be live and she would have fought her for saying that. I'm like, oh, well.
You
I mean, we
almost.
gonna see what happened. You got to tune in.
It's to the
Right.
point to where you might have to throw hands on that. Like, goddamn, have some respect. I'm having a goddamn moment in this motherfucker. That's just.
Yeah.
If you
I
play.
feel like you can't really fight her for that, though. That is a little out of line. But it's just like when you put that kind of information out there, like people could say anything or respond in any kind of way, and some people are not
It
looking
was
for it.
oversharing a bit. Yeah. I mean, it was just a little much. I
Yeah,
mean,
so the fact that she laid down the table in front of these random ass girls, including Jocelyn, including the TV camera crew, like, I mean, anybody could have said anything. So it's like if you run up on her, then like, okay.
Is it just me or is Jocelyn English getting better?
I was just gonna say that.
Oh,
It sounds
you-
like that's heavy. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know this.
I haven't watched her in ages, so I hadn't heard her. I was like, shout out to Jocelyn.
yeah, her accent's not as thick.
it
It
didn't seem as
seemed
thick.
like, I mean, that was a short clip. She didn't really say much. But
Wait till
you
she
know,
get mad at somebody.
right.
You're mad, yeah.
Yeah, I'm the Puerto Rican princess. That's when
Right.
That's when shit started going left.
Really, she is.
Yeah. Hey, let me ask, what you got in the chat, Mo?
Now everyone just reacting to that shit.
That shit
They
was
laughing,
funny, right?
talking about it's funny as hell. And Jocelyn trying to get famous. I mean, I feel like Jocelyn is famous already at this point.
She definitely is famous.
Yeah.
She kind of like got Love and Hip Hop Atlanta off the ground, like not single handedly, but she was a big part of it.
Yeah. And Jasmine said, for reality TV purposes, throw hands. Like you already telling people your business, you might as well get a good scene in. And I'm like,
Because then we could remember you for like, oh, she popped too, versus like,
Right.
damn, she just like, bitch.
That's facts. That's facts. Hey, if you
At least come for your two.
if you in the chat, man, let me know what y'all listen. Everybody in the chat, we grown folks, man. This is a grown folks show, right? Parental advisory, all that fly shit. As grown adults, right? We're no longer in high school, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that. You dig? Where's everybody's stance on hickeys? You see the silence. You see the silence. You see the awkward silence.
that's an interesting topic. I would like to hear what the chat got to say about that. Hold on, I just switched apps.
Yeah, what y'all think in the chat? Where y'all at on hickeys right now? Now, I'm not talking about like ever in life. I'm talking about right now. Whatever age you are now, your mid-20s, late 20s, whatever, early 30s, wherever you are right now, what's your stance on hickeys? Just a good
Like, my stance is
old-fashioned
just like
hickey.
not on the neck. Like, if you doing that, if you want to give a hickey, just like don't do it on the neck, because like, I don't know, people have places to go. It's like you just want to like you just, like want to suck somebody that bad and like
Whoa.
suck some chest or like
Shit.
some ab or maybe an ass cheek, but not like
Whoa.
neck. I would say somewhere that it could be covered, but like to each its own. Like get your hickey life if you want it.
Right. I mean, it's been a long time since I've had to deal with the hickey. Like, so I just, at this point in life, as someone who's, you know, mid to almost late 20s, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Why are you sucking on me that hard? You know, I mean, there's obviously times where it's going to be slight, maybe a little light if you getting into that type of, you know, foreplay. But I mean, that's just such an unknown. Like when Roy said that word, I was just like, damn, that kind of threw me off.
No, that word in itself is like
I ain't had to think about shit like that since I was young. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know, that's how it goes. When you shouldn't have been thinking about it, that's when you was getting the hick down.
yeah, exactly. They're like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And there would be those people who would walk around in school like proud that they had them on, trying to hide them, but not really hide them. You know
That
what I'm
was
saying?
out of line. Teachers would be like, okay, you need to put a Band-Aid over that.
Right. Right, put a Band-Aid over it, it's all still coming out the
It was
Band-Aid.
out of line. I know.
You see it poking out. I mean, we do got some responses from the chat. Jasmine says it's a nose, a nose. It's a no for me. We got Ray in the chat saying I bruise easily. Okay. John TA says I ain't wasting my time on that sucking the neck. No, I'm good. Nay says
That
she ain't
neck.
got to hit ears. It's so unnecessary at this point. And Tiara actually says I don't mind them at all, but it's been a while. Like I'll be like, sir, you got to chill. So you know.
And the reason I ask is because my homegirl Keisha Cole posted her hickey. She
I
posted
feel
her
like she
shit.
would be a homegirl. Like just come kick it at circus.
She posted the shit and she put on her next time make it darker, babe. It's a vibe.
See, that's where it becomes head ass.
I
But
mean,
whatever.
why does she feel the need to do all that?
To post it.
That's a lot.
It's a vibe. Shit.
He said, "Well, shit, I'm in the house, can't nobody see it. I'm gonna post it."
No, I feel like she's trying to let people know.
And
Yeah.
she got somebody over there.
Even if she wants to like FaceTime him, like, look what happened. Like, okay, but next time go hard. That's like a FaceTime call, not like an Instagram post. Like, how did that end up getting to the world in the shade room?
Yeah, she posted this shit. And she put it out there. She said,
Okay, said she whacked for that.
So I don't think it's like the hickey itself, because whatever. Like, but it's like, why are you doing all that? That's a lot.
Yeah, what's the goal here? What are we aiming?
And that's what I was thinking. I was like, it's
Ooh,
such
she
a.
picky.
I think hickeys.
Right.
I think hickeys have an age limit.
I know people was on her ass. I already can imagine.
Oh yeah, they was going in.
Oh, that hoe is big too.
I know. It's a big ass fucking hickey.
It's on her neck.
Yeah.
You really didn't have to do all that.
Yeah, whoever the fuck, she fucking with a vampire. I don't know what the fuck is going on over there. I mean, listen, if that's what she into, do your thing, you know what I'm saying? But I hadn't seen a hickey on like a full grown adult in so long. I was like, okay.
That's just too much. And we got Ray in the chat saying she trying to make an ex mad. I mean,
That's the way it
is that the
seems.
way to do it?
That's the way it seems, is that, you know, because maybe if that's her, think about it though, Mo, if that's her thing that she likes hickeys, and now she got an ex she's trying to get back at, now she's posting a new nigga giving her hickeys, it's a little childish, but it's plausible.
Like, yeah, so I'm like, it's still giving me very like teenage vibes. I don't have time for that. I'm not gonna, I mean, that's just to each his own, you know, do what you got to do. It's your social platform. I can't tell you how to run your shit, but am I gonna post a hickey? You know, I'm honestly probably gonna try and get that whole covered up, because I think the last time years ago that I had a hickey was like, I didn't even know I had it. And like someone had told me, it was like, oh, you got, it was light, you know what I'm saying? But I was just like, oh shit, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And I actually was just like, look, you gotta chill.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta chill out.
It's two schools of thought I've always seen with hickeys. It's people that want to show them off, and then it's people that are like, okay, I have one, but like don't really, you know what I'm saying? Like it's no like in between on hickeys. You know what I'm saying? It's like people that don't want to show, they're actively like trying to like, you know, walk the other way and shit. Like motherfuckers really don't want people to be all, but it's some motherfuckers like y'all was saying that come to class and that they wear like the perfect shirt that, you know, that's going, yeah.
Yes.
Like, no.
The deep cut shirt, you know what I'm saying? You can see them running underneath and coming up and shit. Like
nah,
and
you
know, I don't know. That shit was just, that's a lot. I mean, they're just not, I don't know.
I know the energy of like hickey.
I'm like, they're just not cute. Like that's
no,
not.
I like see them. I'm like, it's like the energy associated with it is like, I don't want any part. Like if you have them in places that can be covered, I think that's more sensible. If you like just need to get your hickey off.
Right. Yeah, Courtney saying it looked like she got choked. It is kind of red and blotchy, so it's kind of, you know. I mean, Nino says it's because you're too old, girl, to still think hickey's cute. Keisha, baby, you mid-30s. And
I know.
Tiara said, yeah, now thinking back, like, okay, no, I don't want nobody seeing it and trying to get rid of it. I don't got time. Like, and exactly what Nino said just right now, that the Hispanics at our high school loved a good couple hickeys. And that is exactly what I was going to say, too. Like,
yeah, they was ready.
Where it was a lot of, you know, Hispanics, but there's a lot of black kids. And, like, it's just the Hispanics was like, that was they shit. They're the ones that's walking down the hallway, like one's cuddled up on the other, they walking in sync and shit, one's behind her and shit. Like that was just that shit. They just really loved it. So I mean, I don't know. It just gives me kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of ratchet.
When I
vibes
see
to
a
me.
hickey, you know what I think
Yeah,
of?
that's a good way to say
You know how
it.
like they do, you know how you do like the, what's the game? Word association? You know what I'm saying? How like you
Yeah.
say, what do you Kobe Bryant, basketball. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, right? In my brain, this is how fucked up my brain is. If I do word association with hickey, I think of finger fucking. I think of finger banging when I see a hickey, finger. Like, that's the only thing my brain goes.
Finger banging.
Yeah, finger banging. That's the white boy shit. Finger banging, finger banging. Right? Like that's all I think of. Like that equates to a hickey. Like that's the type of time you want at that point. Like
Yeah.
because clearly you're not fucking if you putting a hickey on somebody's neck, nigga. You in this hole trying to rub them.
For real. You trying to do something, trying to make her feel something. Like,
Yeah.
damn.
You trying to do anything you can do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's giving very much like car quickie right before you got to go inside in the house for the night. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
second
that's why I
base. It's second base vibes. That shit is second base vibes like a motherfucker, man. Let me get this shit off my screen, man. God damn.
I'm fucking dead. Like Dante said, finger banging with the laughing emoji.
Nigga, finger banging.
Banging.
Listen, I was in Kansas for 4 years, man. They out there, they got me on all types of bullshit out there.
It was out there finger banging.
No, nigga. But when I first got out there though, cause I had never heard of this shit before. They was like, yeah, man, it's all about the shocker. And I was like, the fuck y'all niggas talking about, bro? It's like, yeah, you're not doing the shocker, Roy. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, I ain't into that. I'm like, listen, if y'all into some, homosexual activity, do your thing. That's just not for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they was like, nah, bro, the shocker, 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. I'm like, all right, bro, listen, dog. Listen, dog.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember whenever people would say that shit.
I was like, listen, bro, y'all niggas is on some whole other shit.
Y'all having too much fun with this shit. Y'all need to relax.
Too much fucking fun. Too much fucking fun, man. Hey, man, listen, y'all make sure y'all rate, comment, subscribe. If you have not already, we do appreciate it. Y'all can jump into that archives, man, of our YouTube page. Also, fuck with us over in the podcast section of iTunes. You can rock with us over there. Yeah, man, y'all fuck with us up over there. We got tons of fucking content for y'all to fuck with, man. We appreciate it if you share it as well, man. Any support helps, you dig. And yeah, man, just continue to rock with us. We appreciate everybody, man. We got a good group that's always with us, or that's been with us for the last few weeks. We definitely appreciate it. Thumb up the video if you have not. And we just appreciate the support, man. Continue to help the channel grow, man. We really do appreciate it, man. We have a good time doing this, but we also have a good time interacting with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So we do appreciate
y'all
it.
make it liver than what it was for sure. And we fuck with y'all.
You did.
I'm gonna take this shot in, honoring y'all.
Oh shit.
I was gonna do this anyway, but it's a good time to do it right now.
Go ahead, get it in.
So cheers, y'all. If anybody else playing along at home, I'm drinking this 99 brand of this Long Island iced tea. We sipping this twisted tea. Where I got the Michelobes, you know what I'm saying?
And of course I got a little lad crown, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I had a crazy night with alcohol recently, y'all.
Okay, he chilling.
Yeah, so I'm up in here, man. You know, I'm chasing these Michelobes with this Crown Peach. You dig?
You know what? Tierra and Raven, they turned me up the other night. They're in the
Oh
chat.
shit. We off up in here though, man. We off up in here tonight, man. We appreciate it, man. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you can get notified when we go live as well. Hey, have y'all goddamn shit, my bad. Fucking air bubble. I don't know what the fuck's going on. All right. Let me see where we are. Hold on. Let me see where we are. All right, man. Let's get to Usher real quick before I forget anything about Usher. Before we go off and we get into something else. Let's get into Usher.
Usher out here wilding, boy.
All right. So tell us what happened, Mo.
So from what I read, he apparently went to some strip club and threw like, I forgot the dollar amount. I think it was like, they thought he was throwing hella cash anyway. Long story short. And it turns out that the money that he was throwing had his face printed on them. And it was like Usher. It said Usher on there. It said some other shit. And people was just talking about some Usher bucks, Ush bucks. Yeah, bucks. That was one of the ones I seen. That shit was hilarious. And this nigga over here making money with his face on it and tipping strippers with it, dancers. And at the club with it. Like, what the fuck?
Shit's going is
Usher
he going
came through.
up?
Like
Like
paper trail.
no, so he said that it was for promotion, right?
Of what?
I don't know.
So I'm like,
Oh,
Usher, we know who you are. Like, what is this supposed to be?
I don't like it's the
Well,
worst
in Vegas,
promotional
so he's
idea of
about to
all
have a
time.
residency in Vegas.
Yeah,
like,
but
starting like next month.
okay, got it. So it would have been good promotion if you could use those bucks, those Usher bucks, for something at the residency. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
But
That
like,
was horrible.
But I mean, at least also throw some real cash. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Shit.
she did say that he threw real cash because
Oh,
like,
okay,
she was
okay. I
like,
didn't know.
coming for him, and she was like, no, I never said that he didn't actually tip us. I was just saying like they should. Her whole sentiment was like it should have had trading value. I'm like, whatever, do your fly shit, but this had no trading value. What the fuck? So
Right.
like he threw real cash, but that was mixed in with it.
yeah.
Which is like a part of me feels like that's fly shit. But another part of me feels like, I mean, Ush, like you have a real legacy. But again, no one else has done that. Like we haven't even got Harry under the motherfucking 20 yet, and he got his face on that house. So I mean, a part of me kind of feels like, but another part feels like,
This is my
Yeah,
favorite
Nino
part.
be knowing all the tea. That's why Nino needs to be on the show. Shout out Nino, because I think you talking about coming on next week. But Nino said, I want to slap the stripper. She did that for clout because she backpedaled and said he did spend money, but threw his money as well because it's promo because he has a residency. Tiara says she should have been clear with it from the start, which
yeah,
you
she
know.
definitely painted the picture. But that's I'm like, he's really like on his fly shit. Like he's kind of just like popping right now. He just had this creative idea.
I mean, but I have to also talk about the things that I saw online because I'm a thread baby, so I try to go and see like on Twitter what people are talking about. I want to see the thread. I want to see what else is being said because I know that everyone out there probably does the same thing. You think once you see a post, you think something in your head about that post. You go into the replies to see if anybody else said the same thing as you, and that's the first thing that I always like. Okay, but I went and found these ones. I actually sent them to the group chat. Hold on, I sent them Monday. And someone said, when I used to work retail, Usher walked in and tried on a $2,000 jacket. He chopped it up for a bit while still having it on. Then this dude daps me up and walks out with the jacket. And then someone else had agreed that he did that at their store too. They were like, he did that same shit like at this other store that I know. And I was just like, there was a few people who came on and were like, yeah, Usher be doing that shit. I was like, oh.
Hey.
I'm dead at the background with this Usher part.
That shit look fly. I was like, yo,
I mean, at the end of the day, as long as he's stealing from white people and not black business.
Right. I mean, I can definitely understand
Because
that.
at the end of the day, niggas are stealing on every level. Bitches are stealing
Facts.
wigs that's getting made. Niggas are stealing like jackets. And at the end of the day, they stealing jewelry.
I just
they probably
don't.
stealing
My only
teeth.
thing is, I just don't get how it's promotion. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm like
Like how it ties together. We don't know
Yeah.
yet. It hasn't unveiled.
so this,
Right,
It
right,
hasn't
right.
unveiled yet.
that's the point. I was just like, okay, it's promotion. I'm like, I mean, it got people talking.
No, the thing is, if he would but and that's the whole shit. But the thing is, if it would have had trading value, like that's how you
Yes.
do that shit.
Yeah,
So
Right.
that
That
was,
would
like,
have been
really fire.
lit.
yeah.
that was like, okay. Like
Had
the fact
he-
that it's just like really random fucking like HEB bucks. It's like wait.
But I mean, that would mean he would probably have to dish out money so that them hoes could have trading value. And he
Like
probably
money.
But he
probably
could have
wasn't
did that
gonna
though.
do
It could have been fly to where like he like went to like the strip club when he came in. It was like, yo, I'm gonna give y'all X amount of thousands of dollars. I'm gonna be throwing these Usher bucks. Tell the strippers they can just exchange them shits with y'all. You know what I'm saying?
You
If they
take
want,
pictures with them and shit like that.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Cause it's been promo having the strippers and they still get that. You know what I'm saying? Because like if you throwing those shits, that's kind of a little bit deceptive. You know what I'm
So
saying?
that
If you
is
throwing them.
deceptive.
Cause if you a dancer.
I'm like,
If you a dancer, you like shit. This is cause like you like, yo, this is Usher. He throwing hella money. You just
Yes.
thinking in your head, shit, I'm making money right now.
exactly. And you need to have a discussion with the ladies before you come in and doing that shit. Like, cause I don't know. I mean, like I said, cool, he threw some other money on top of that, but if he threw more money in Ush bucks than he did in regular bucks, like I would have felt some type of way. Like, damn, nigga.
No, for
I'm
sure.
okay
But I
trying
think
to-
that would have been clear too. Like, I'm sure the stripper would have made that clear because she actually like came back and like said like, no, he definitely tipped. That's
Yeah,
not what
she
I'm saying.
definitely did,
So
yeah.
she would have made that clear. You know, stripper bitches
Whoa.
are ready to say,
Respectfully.
nigga. Respectfully.
Yeah, respectfully.
Respectfully.
Anybody who knows me knows.
Respectfully.
Anybody watch the shows now. Like by now, like,
Aaron said, not the HE bucks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that-
HEB
Yeah, I used to
bucks.
love getting them hoes. They wouldn't always give them to you at this.
the buddy bucks might be more valuable because you can at least put them
Buddy
hoes in the
bucks.
machine and bounce back and get like an ice cream cone.
You can collect them and get prizes and shit.
Right, collect them, get a lunchbox.
I never did that shit, but
See Usher, there you go. You need to set it up where the strippers can collect them hoes and get like a new
Get what?
nail set or a new like wig. Like it's on me. Go see Tay or something.
something.
Yeah, that shit was, I don't know, man. I saw that shit. I was like, yo, Usher's in here wilding tonight.
I know that is really comical though.
No, that shit is funny, man. That this motherfucker like, cause like it really
And the
looks
face
like.
looks so serious too. Like,
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah,
he
like-
really, that shit is like.
like he did that for real. He literally said, "Let me go make my butt."
Like they were really sitting there like, yo, we got a good idea. I want to know if this was Usher's idea or if somebody hit him up like, yo, we got an idea for
Had to
you.
be.
Here's what we're gonna
Right.
do. Because like they got the little strip down and shit. They tried to really like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That shit's hella funny though. Hold on. God damn, my shit
It's like
fucked
the
up.
rush card, like the rush card.
Nigga, that Ush card is fucking funny. Nigga, I saw that shit I like this nigga. Had he coming up with an Ush card sliding that motherfucker like Nelly, that shit would have been hilarious.
Yeah,
But I
he
don't know
definitely
though,
took
man.
it
I just think that like when you're dealing with dancers and like throwing money, I just, you know what I'm saying? Cause like those women are in there, they in there working hard. Some of them done had double homicides, and man, they try.
Stop.
I know.
Damn, double homicide.
And they no, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like when a celebrity comes in, all I think about is Players Club, right? Remember on Players Club when Luke
When Uncle
walks
Luke-
in
Yeah.
and Bernie Mac flips on that light, and they like,
Yeah. I'm gonna get that money. Yeah, yeah. He said, "What are you bitches doing down here? You better hit that side though."
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when they see Usher come in, you like, oh shit, this finna go down.
Right.
I want to know who was the first one that was like, what the fuck?
I mean, shit. If I were to be in that situation, I probably would have been the first one to notice, cause I'm paying attention. You know
But
what I'm
it's
saying?
dark. You gotta think, like, it looks like money. It's dark, and they just like picking that shit up, throwing it in, and putting it in like a bag.
Right, but it's like I don't know, like okay, so like I always say, like when I used to work at the bank and I saw IDs every day, I saw money every day. That's my usual. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right,
So the
right.
moment you see some shit that's off, you gonna catch it like almost immediately, because you're like, what the fuck? This is not what I see every day. So like, I feel like they probably caught onto that shit pretty quickly, but.
Like this look like a nigga. Hold on.
Right, like hold on, that look a little like weird. Why is the picture so big? Why does it look like he got different hair or something? You know what I'm saying? Like it just, because like I said, I used to catch that shit like fake 20s, fake shit, like because I saw money so much every day. It was easy sometimes to just be like, what the fuck? Like this is not real. You know what I'm saying? But yo,
But that's the thing though. When it's coming from Usher, like I don't think that you would be thinking that he's throwing not real money. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that you would be like, this is Usher. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like you're not even.
I mean, you know, you never know. Some of them people might be late doing their job, like you know.
You just like, I'm dancing for Usher and he throwing hella money. It's going down. Let me throw all this ass.
Right, I ain't focused on the money. It's gonna get put in the bag.
Right, I'm throwing ass, nigga. Let's get it. Pause. I'm not personally throwing ass. You know what I mean? No, fuck. Yeah, hey, like the girl in the from last week that was with Paul Pierce in the background with the little booty. She was trying to. They were throwing chips at her ass, fucking poker chips.
Exactly.
That was fucked up.
But see, that would have had some sort of value. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So like,
Big facts.
I probably wouldn't get too, you know, in my feelings about getting straight like pellets damn near thrown at me. But at least I got a chance at some cash at the end of the day. But just Usher bucks for yo promo, nigga. What the fuck? Like, what's that supposed to do for me? But again, if he was really tipping, then okay, he was really tipping.
Yeah, they
you know
said
what
he
I'm
was
saying?
mixing some real dough in there.
Okay, I can kind of respect that, but like I said, I did see quite.
Now we all know who that stripper is. Well, I don't know who she is, but I'm sure somebody now knows who that stripper is based on this whole situation. somebody knows what strip club that is now. Like that did some kind of
Facts.
shit for them too.
Facts.
Speaking of strippers, I wonder how that one stripper is, the one that fell down the pole, remember?
Oh yeah.
That bitch is rich. I believe she's rich now.
She really hurt herself.
She really like had
She really hurt
surgery
herself.
because she really, I think she had like broken her jaw or something.
Yeah,
Like,
she was fucked up.
oh my gosh.
Yeah, she was
Shout
really.
out to her though. She was putting in that work.
She was
like-
lit. That's what I'm saying. Like I got a lot of respect for these dancers because they be out there really make. Man, listen, and I know whatever strip club Usher went to, it was probably like I'm sure that those women in there make money if Usher's going there, right? I'm just gonna try to safely assume that. But it's a lot of clubs out here, man. Man, if you go in there, you gotta have respect for them ladies that's in there. Because you go in there and it's like, this is a ratchet ass spot. You know what I'm saying? They gotta do a lot for that fucking dollar. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know, you like shit. She damn near had to blow this nigga for $10. Shit.
Is that like some old nigga shit that Usher was doing? I feel like that's some old nigga shit. Like just cause he's like, I don't know, not to say that he's out of touch, but he might be slightly out of touch. You know what I'm saying? Like
Naturally.
he's really trying to come up with some way that like, you know, how am I gonna make this unique and like different? Like, bro, you're Usher. You don't even really got to do all that. Like, you're basically like, you know, kind of somewhat of a household name. Like, you out here. We know who you are.
Facts.
But like, damn,
Right.
I don't know.
No, that's true, but it's giving me like rich uncle vibe. Like came to the strip club and had some damn money with his face on it.
Yes, exactly.
Like
Exactly. Like that's kind of showing his age a little bit, if you ask me.
absolutely.
Like, damn, Usher, Usher, like what's
Usher.
going on?
Usher.
Let me see. Nino talking about some other tea that was happening.
Uh-oh.
Talking about Tay, I guess the hairstylist, and if we saw the fight between Megan Thee Stallion's old hairstylist and Black China former makeup artist. I don't know none of that tea, Nino. You don't have to spill because
Listen, yeah, that's a lot of moving parts.
Go down.
for this tea, like at all, because it's a lot of news to try and keep up with, and I barely even be on social media. I mean, I be on it, but I don't be on it that much. But yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
He also said that girl that fell down the pole. She's on Love and Hip Hop Miami.
Shout out to her. Get to the paper.
Get that bag.
She
Period.
was getting a lot of looks from that. Like people were really like looking out. And,
Well,
like,
because she
supporting
damn
her
near
and all.
died. Shit.
Yeah, that was very traumatic for her. I'm sure. Like she probably be having PTSD at the top of the pole at this point. That's probably like, she probably be at the top like, let me make sure my grip is good. Y'all need to check this pole. You know what I'm saying? Make sure it's not slippy or anything.
Hopefully she never got to see another pole in her life. I'm
Right.
hoping she's a rich bitch now.
Because she fell. Like, I just put the videos playing right now. When she come,
Go ahead,
bow,
retire.
oh my God, she fell.
See, look,
And
Jasmine has a good point. She said anywhere else would have been cute, but fake money at the strip club.
Yeah, that's my point. Yeah.
Like, if you would have just went to a regular club and thrown that shit, like, okay, because
Right.
you're not tipping people, you're not like, giving that illusion. Like these people ain't come for no money. You know what I'm saying? They're not here working.
But in my opinion, I think that would have been the cornier thing. Like that's the vibe because he did give real money. That's why it was like, let me have this here too because it will make sense. They're gonna be looking for this shit. Like this is what they're here for. Here, like here's my.
that's the uncle
You're like
shit.
in a regular club. Like if I'm in a club and Usher is dropping like that, like what does that do for anybody? That don't do shit for nobody.
Yeah.
And there doesn't have to be real money associated with it. But the fact that there was real money, like, and we don't even know the numbers, and there was no complaints. And at the end of the day, he got his shit off. Like people were talking about it. Here we are on one of the flyest podcasts on the web, like talking about it. And
Talk
like,
that shit, Lionel. Talk
so
that
he
shit,
did what he
Lionel.
needed to do. So it's like,
But I still ain't gonna go see him in that residency. That's what I know.
right now, but the nigga, there's people
But
that are
somebody
gonna
is.
fill out. No, absolutely, this shit is gonna be filled out because it's Usher. And he has phenomenal music. And he's a
Usher.
legend.
Okay, who y'all taking in the verses? Usher versus Chris Brown. Who y'all got?
That's not an easy one for me.
Who y'all got, man? Come on, you gotta pick
Music.
somebody.
If
Y'all
we talking
jump-
music,
Chat, tell me who y'all got, Chat. Y'all going Usher or
Hey,
Chris
y'all-
Brown?
y'all can't
that
just
shit
ask
first. I
this
don't know about that one.
I'm leaning more towards the Chris Brown.
Usher's the one that spelled his name in a song, you know what I'm saying? And it was smooth as fuck.
20
I
songs.
think I'm leaning more towards Chris Brown.
You going 20 songs, just not the whole catalog, just 20 songs. His hot 20, his hot 20. Let's get it. That shit would be amazing.
Is that features too or no?
Yes, because they do add them on the verses.
Yeah, you can go. I ain't mad at no features.
I'm going Chris Brown.
Ah.
I'm locking that answer in. That's the first album I ever bought anyway. So.
Courtney says Usher easy. Easy, he said.
Easy.
All caps. Tiffany says I got breezy. Okay. Ray says Usher Raymond hands down.
He said the whole name. Goddamn. Ray said
whole name.
Usher Raymond, nigga.
Like I could not just be on an island listening to Usher's hits. Like I couldn't. But I would be okay with like Chris Brown's hits. Like I would be okay with that. Like I'll be like, okay.
Like for me,
I can listen to "Can You Handle It" so many times for real.
Nino says Usher. Jasmine says breezy.
It's kind of split, right?
Honestly, I probably just because like I feel like I listen to breezy a lot more, or like for a longer time than I did for Usher. There was a point in time like kind of coming into like early 2000s or like 2010s era, like I wasn't really checking for Usher that much at that point. Like after I think Confessions and shit, there were some hits, but I wasn't really checking for him after that. Breezy to this day,
right?
You know, listening to some of his music, some of his new albums, even at that, even if I don't listen to the whole 43 tracks on that whole.
I like that album too. That was a good album.
It was. You talking about the Heartbreak on a Full Moon?
Yeah.
I love that album. I still have not listened to the whole thing, but I personally really like love the songs on that whole, like the first half. So I mean,
it would be for me. It's very close. I ain't gonna lie. I'm an older nigga, so most people would think I would automatically go with Usher. But let me tell you what happened to me. I used to work a long time ago. Long time ago. I used to work at a rental car place, right? And we used to have to drive cars back to the airport sometimes, which is a pretty good drive. And somebody left a fucking Chris Brown CD in the goddamn rental car. And I fucked with Chris Breezy, but I had never really fucked with him like that heavy. You know what I'm saying?
He was like younger.
Yeah. And I'm listening to the shit. I'm like, I'm going through every track. I'm like, this shit is fire. I'm like, what the fuck? So I listened to that shit for like 3 weeks straight. I'm like, this shit is fire as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But then I look and I say, well, if I go to black people and I say, what time did Usher pull up? And everybody knows that it was 7 o'clock on the dot in his drop top.
Right.
It's like, that shit is pretty hard.
That's that legendary shit right there. That's why it's very tough to say. I mean, like I said, personally for me, you know, am I still jamming Chris Brown? Yeah. Do I be really listening to Usher like that? At this point, I listen to a lot of the old songs, but I'm not running through his album like I would with Breezy. So respectfully, I'd have to go with Breezy. But
man. I wish I could have. I wish I could have videotaped. When I was in college, I had a convertible. Oh, I wish I could have videotaped. I used to be on that Usher hard. Oh, that 7 o'clock in my drop top. Oh my
drop top.
Oh nigga, I used to go outside. If I wasn't doing shit, I would just go outside and make sure I played that shit at 7 o'clock every day.
Yeah, like Usher has that moment. Like he has those moments. Like that's a moment. Like that song was a moment, and it's legendary, and that is why he's Usher. But it's not like his catalog is like filled with those moments.
Don't be disrespectful, Lionel. Don't you be disrespectful, Lionel.
Like Chris, no, that's true. It's the facts. Like then he started going.
That is not the facts.
He started going like EDM and like pop. And,
those were big records.
Those were big records, but it's not like nice and slow.
So did Breezy.
Iconic. Those are like Breezy records. Like those are like to where Breezy, his catalog is like consistently like above like average. It's like consistently really good. He might not have like that heavy hitting shit that like if you ask a black person about Chris Brown, like that might not be his moment, his vibe, but he's gonna be like here for a minute and like consistently. He's like comparable to like Michael Jackson, but I've heard people compare Usher to Michael Jackson too.
No, listen, it's a very, very, very close battle. I'm not mad at nobody for saying Chris Brown because I think it's a toss up. It would depend really to me on what 20 songs each of them pick.
20 songs, exactly. I think 20 songs is a lot. Like, Usher can only go so long.
No, you're bugging. Usher can go
Like I said, if we're including features, because Breezy has so many hit features on top of his regular hits,
like need a ride, I can need you.
And there was for a time that people were saying that literally
you can have your own.
Your song could be trash. You throw Breezy on that bitch, and that is a hit immediately because his verse was always on point. Like you just. And Breezy couldn't make a bad song. That's why I think a lot of people was
and a lot of his shit is underrated. They just like
I mean, not a lot, but there was a time where like I was trying to really get into Usher's music after a certain point in time, and I was just like, it's just not hitting the same. Like I know you're probably gonna drag me for this, but there was that one where it's like that. I don't remember what album it was. Oh, geez, I think it has the Trade in Places or.
Oh yeah,
I love that song.
One of those songs or something like that, and I remember hearing one of the songs off that album, and I was just like, it's not really for me, but that's just me. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I don't know, yo. That's a very difficult conversation. I feel like they need to have that versus.
That shit would be so fucking lit. And like they could end it good because they got a song together. You know what I'm saying? They do the battle and then they play the song where they got together. That shit was fire.
That shit would break the social media app.
Oh, that shit would be, nigga, Usher
Instagram would crash.
That shit would crash, facts.
Okay.
That shit, because they got some real fucking fire. They got some real fire. But
they gonna be sitting there for 3 hours watching them niggas go back to back, you know what I'm saying, head to head on some shit.
Listen, you know I'm an old nigga. When Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Isaac Brothers was in there, I had my damn, nigga, I had like a whole bar set up. In my goddamn den. I met her with a whole bar set up and shit.
A wet bar ready.
Yeah. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I don't allow no smoking in my house. I had some cigarettes just because I wanted that as in my scene. I felt like I needed some squares in here. You know what I'm saying? Like let me have some cigarettes in here. Yeah, I had an ashtray and shit, nothing in it. Just like, yo, this shit.
They said Chris Brown has too many records and not even majority of them hit.
Yes, they do.
Debatable. You know what I'm saying? That's very debatable because
this is a Chris Brown hater right here. We ain't taking no.
And honestly, I still even be like, okay, y'all might, drag me for this one, but I still be listening to his mixtapes too, because like his mixtapes to me was cool. You know what I'm saying? I like
little boy voice, and he was like a real kid. And it was like,
when the one he did with Tyga, and then his own like In My Zone 1 and 2, like they had a few hits on that hoe too. Like his mixtapes was cool. There's a point he tried rapping. And I mean, I liked a few of his, rap singles, whatever, but not as much as him singing. But I mean, it just depends on what kind of vibe you're looking for, I think, at the end of the day. But yeah, Breezy for me.
And I feel like they should kind of like pass the torch to like Chris Brown. I feel like they like generationally, like the same thing for different generations almost.
I agree. But I just went to Usher's catalog though. I see fucking. I'm at 29 fucking Jesus. I ain't even got the climax yet. Climax was my shit. I ain't even got the climax yet.
I think that was a song I was referring to. That's the one that I did.
That song is
you don't fuck with that
shit. It was for me, like
that shit. I fuck with climax. I'm talking about. I ain't even got to that one yet. I'm at like 25 and I ain't even got the climax yet. I'm at 25.
Okay, see, I'm about to look at their catalogs too. That's a good point.
That shit is. They got.
I just know Usher would not be able to like fully thoroughly beat him.
Yeah, I do love.
I
think you made a good point though, Lionel. I think with Usher, especially in the black community, that Confessions album is like an entire thing. You know what I'm saying?
It is. That's my Usher album.
Yeah, it's an entire because it's like. We were literally like watching him really date Chili, you know what I'm saying? And like really had like, so like, it was like, we like all experienced that shit together with him. You know what I'm saying?
Like somebody popped the popcorn.
Yes. It came in at such a good time in
listening party
history. It was perfect for, older generations with the newer generations. It was such a perfect moment when Ho came out. So, I mean, personally, Confessions for me was a really big one. I was young as hell, really feeling like I went through something. So,
Mo was like, I know, this is fucked up.
Yeah.
This is fucked up. Nah, that Confession.
I was with my ex-girlfriend. I was like, oh, this nigga grimy.
Listen.
That's the Loveless Club remix with Wayne and Beyonce. That's definitely a heavy hitter.
That is a heavy hitter. But when that nigga in the video says, put that on everything, nigga, that shit had me going. That nigga said, how you know?
Yeah, I'll
Right.
see the catalog. And I'll
He said, "Man, quit playing with me. No, for real, don't play like that." That shit was funny. So I'm gonna play that bitch when I get off this.
like Chris Brown just released "Go Crazy" like a year ago. It's like a year and a half ago.
Yeah, like Chris Brown, like he's still pumping out some heavy shit. No, I
Like
fucking.
Go Crazy, No
Honestly,
Guidance.
Some of his features
Something
for
real
me
with
were
Summer
just
Walker.
like some big ones because like didn't he make that one Danny Lee girl famous? Isn't that the one he has that song with?
Oh, Danny Lay, yeah.
I forgot how it.
Yeah, that
how
song
it
is
goes.
good.
That's a
Take it
good song. Oh
easy.
yeah,
You know
Take
what?
It Easy. And then you know what was one of my all-time favorite Chris Brown features? Like people probably don't really fuck with this song, but there's that song he did with Nicki Minaj. What is the name of that song?
With Nicki.
What the fuck was the name
I
of
feel
that?
like I know what you're talking about.
It was an old song. It was a long time ago when he had the blonde hair. Like, I can't sleep.
Yes, that song.
That song.
I actually still play that song to this day. Like
Right by
I
my
have that,
side.
like,
That's what it's called. That's my
There
shit.
you go.
yes.
That
When
is my
Nas-
song.
That's when Nicki
Play that
Minaj was dating
today.
Nas. And
I'm
Nas
gonna
was
sing every
the video.
word.
I'm looking at Chris Brown's catalog, and I think I'm with you, Lionel. I think if Usher goes into this shit, he might have to make a rule no features because Chris Brown's features are crazy.
Okay, but Love More with
Right
Nicki
in the chat,
Minaj.
talking
Love
about
More
Chris
too.
Brown has no iconic album. Usher does. Wait a
Talk
minute.
that shit.
It doesn't matter. We've already talked our shit and said that he might have an iconic album, an iconic motherfucking song that's a heavy hitter. But it's not gonna take him where he needs to go against Chris Brown. He needs those heavy hitters against other
Wait,
R&B
so
artists.
I'm sorry.
Chris
I
Brown
need
is
to
thorough.
understand y'all's definition because I need to know. So Chris
Listen
Brown's
to this, Mo.
self-titled,
Listen to this.
self-titled album was not iconic. It's like
Was that with Yo?
yes, like
Was
that
with
one
Yo
had
popping?
that had no skips. Like personally, I think that hell had no skips. That's a no skip.
Listen, Poppin' is number 56 on Chris Brown's catalog. Poppin'. Like, make Sweet Love that just so we can make.
Oh, I love that song.
That's number 54. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, he has, like, longevity. Like, he has a
What
long.
up, Stanley? Stanley just joined the chat. What it do?
Late ass nigga.
Like, it's just like, what are you gonna do? I don't think that I would put like Drake and Beyonce against Chris Brown. Like, I need that type of a catalog.
Nah, I think if you take away Chris Brown's features,
No.
Listen, I think with the features is very close. I think without the if they just go no features, I think Ush might run away with that bitch, no features.
No. If it's no features, it would have to be like, it would still be the same outcome. And at the end of the day, no verses are no features. All the verses this far have been the features hits too.
Because that's what I'm looking at. Because Chris Brown has like huge fucking features. He got huge features.
Usher, get in your feature bag.
He got huge features. Like Usher comes from a generation where like it wasn't like a bunch of like R&B rap features at that time. You know what I'm saying? It was like R&B niggas and rap niggas. Ja Rule, the nigga that started doing all these goddamn R&B rap nigga shit.
Hey, I was just seen a tweet too that they were saying there was like these rap niggas today don't be having singing niggas in their songs no more, and I hate that for us. And I'm like, I genuinely hate that for us. Like those were some of the best songs. Like where it was just, you know, or they would have somebody, you know, just even just an R&B song, they got a rapper come in on a couple verses, like that was a shit. That nice little, you know, balance. I love that. And I love to listen to songs like that. And I'm like, damn, now you think about it today, a lot of rappers would just like do that auto-tune real quick and hit that hoe real quick themselves.
Right.
Like,
thanks to Drake. He said
nobody want to hear that shit.
But see, and Usher needs the features too, because the Beyonce and Wayne feature where he had the rapper and the R&B on the shit.
That shit was hard. That's a hard track.
I think that's like one of his heavier hitters.
Yeah, that's a hard track. That's a hard track.
And Nate made a good point. She said, if you get a Chris Brown feature, you're on now. Like, you going platinum for sure. And that's a fact. Like, that is a fact.
Didn't he launch the other girl too? Wasn't her first song with Chris Brown on there? Was the little pretty little chocolate girl? I forgot her name. I feel bad. Huh?
7?
There you go. Yeah. That's the pretty little chocolate girl, right?
They did several tracks together. He had her on.
What happened? Where's she at right now? What the hell's going on with her?
She just dropped something actually. She really
Mo said.
I don't know. I know the song she on Breathe.
She just dropped a song with Chris Brown like this month.
Oh, did
they
she?
have a song out together right now. But she had been working with Chris Brown since like the beginning of time.
She is a little cute little motherfucker.
And she's super talented. Like she's a great.
She
I don't know how
is. I
much
mean,
talent
that's
she
just
got.
me.
She
I've heard
she
of
cute
her.
as shit though. Her level of cuteness, I don't think she's fine. She's very, very cute though. Her look
See,
is
that's a tough place to be at, you know.
no, it's just like she has a.
It's nice to be cute, but as someone who's kind of been seen as cute or just, pretty, it's like, damn, I can be fine as fuck. I ain't sexy, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like,
I don't know,
She's
like
easily a bad bitch. This is 7th Street that we're talking about. If you need to pull her up,
I haven't seen her lately. I just know her from like those videos. Like to me, she was like a very cute young girl. I haven't seen her lately, so I may change my mind. You know what I'm saying? If I seen her like something recent.
Nice face, nice skin.
But like it was a time where like Beyonce was just cute to like some niggas until she was like, oh shit. You know.
I recently seen somebody say that Beyonce just doesn't have sex appeal though.
She doesn't sell that. That's not her. She sells talent. That's why.
But
Like,
I feel like there are people who are naturally like sexy though, who are just naturally like have that sex appeal without necessarily trying for it or trying to make that their thing. So like I can understand what they mean by that because yes, Beyonce is a beautiful woman. She's very attractive, but I don't see her as having as much sex appeal as maybe another artist. You know, as far as like let's say Rihanna. Rihanna has incredible sex appeal, like, and it's really not her trying so hard for it. Like she did have her Good Girl Gone Bad time or whatever, but like.
And see, that's what I'm thinking. It might not seem like it's a try, but it's probably much more intentional than you would expect. Because literally, if, like Beyonce has been getting more risque through the years. Like I remember at one point thinking, "Oh my gosh, she just cussed on the track." And then like going from that, like now she's saying nigga and fuck like there's no tomorrow, and like now she's giving like ass out and like the Ivy Park.
But I mean we're talking like appearance wise, like her like appearance.
No, but let me make the point.
Lionel's hype right now
because she's not selling herself that way. But it's like now she has Ivy Park and her latest drop, like Icy Park, she gave ass and like very much sex appeal. Like she just has intentionally been not doing that. She has intentionally, but Rihanna on the other hand has been for a long time since Bad Girl, and she made that clear. Like coming like this has been intentional. It may be like subtle and like natural for her now, but this stuff is intentional.
Yeah, I'm with you, but I can definitely see.
I feel like Beyonce had a lot more sex appeal when she was younger. Like they definitely marketed her that way with like coming out of like Destiny's Child and like her on her first solo shit. Like that was definitely I feel like the goal when it came to her like appearance wise and everything like that. So it definitely changed over the years. I feel like she ended up having more control naturally of like how she wants to put herself out there, her appearance, her wardrobe. Like you think Beyonce got control. Like I have 100% faith that she has like almost full control, if not already full control of everything she's doing, because someone like that's making money like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and is that popping? Like, I don't know.
I remember the first.
I feel like she just decides not to just give as much sex, and not let that be her lead. Like, let me my leading energy, not that.
Right.
I remember. Well, I guess I can see both of y'all's points because I can definitely see how somebody can see Beyonce and be like, she's not really giving me like sex. I can understand where somebody would be coming from with that. I don't know if I wouldn't probably agree with that, but I could understand it. The first time I saw Beyonce and I thought she was sexy, she was in a video. I'm just gonna go on my old nigga bag. It's a old school R&B singer named Case. Shout out to my nigga Case. He had her in a video as his leading lady when she was still in Destiny's Child. So this is like Destiny's Child just came out with like bills, you know what I'm saying? Like all that shit. It's like super young, you know what I'm saying? And he had her in the video as like his leading lady. Like he's like, you know what I'm saying? That was the first time we had like seen Beyonce on some like, she's in like a form-fitting dress. She's like getting roses. You know what I'm saying? We was like, hold on, this motherfucker sexy as shit. Like, hold on, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? So, sometimes it is how you're presented. Like to Lionel's point, I think sometimes you could like kind of downplay it. I don't know, like it is a difference though, where you see somebody like, man, that person is very, very cute, and then you see somebody and you're like, man, that motherfucker sexy as shit.
Right.
It is a difference though. Some people give off sexy vibes.
It definitely does matter too, like, as far as like Lionel was saying too, like just what you're giving off, because like Name made a good point in the chat saying that Beyonce's dad had control the first 15 years of her career. So it wasn't necessarily her that was being able. Now, And that's what Tara is also agreeing, that she definitely took control at some point. And you can kind of tell in a way like where that point was, where she started taking more control. She had more power of, you know, what it was that she was doing and how she was dressing, the lyrics that she had, because she's definitely on her grown woman shit at this point. She definitely has a message, I feel like, a lot of the times, to put out there for her audience. And now that's what you're seeing a lot more of now. And so, I mean, we definitely, like I said too, with Rihanna, whenever she first kind of hit the scene, it was kind of, you know, cutesy. And then The Good Girl Gone Bad came out, and that was from there. It was just on out. But was that may have been her control at that point, coming down the road to where she's at now. Now she has that control to be who she is. And I think that Rihanna's just like naturally more of like a, you know, type of person that has that sex appeal type of oriented look, and that idea.
Does she
that
still
has.
do Ponder Replay at her shows? That's what I want to know.
I don't know. Does she even do shows?
That's
Like,
facts.
but she remember how to sing. I think she forgot.
We ain't even got an album since Anti, you know what I'm saying?
And then Ponder Replay, and once you turn the music up, that was my show. Like, who's this little fucking girl with this big ass forehead?
Like, she hasn't dropped the album in 5 years.
I know, but Ponder Replay wasn't that her first shit? What was her first joint?
That might have been it, actually.
It was.
I don't
Yeah,
think it
she had the big ass
Or-
forehead, right? She was in like the skating ring and
That's
shit.
that one by one until I
I was like, who the fuck is this girl?
Oh, please don't stop
Definitely
it.
Ponder
That was good,
Replay.
too.
Yeah, shout out to fucking Rihanna,
They had
man.
so many mixes to Ponder Replay, like DJ mixes and shit.
Ponder Replay.
I was in the rap clubs, the strip club, the EDM club. It was everywhere. Country club.
Right.
Yeah, that shit right there, man. The Ponder Replay was the shit. I was like, who is this little motherfucker? But see, for me, Rihanna didn't become sexy for me until, what did I see? I don't even know what video. It was something I saw. I was like, okay, this little motherfucker here. Who the fuck? This little motherfucker is
Was it
sexy.
Rude Boy?
Is that the one that's like black and white?
No.
What's the video where it's like all black and
Umbrella?
white? Huh?
Umbrella?
Nah, that's like she was young still then. It may have been Rude Boy.
Rude Boy was where she had all the crazy colors, and she was wearing like the.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay, it's Rude Boy. Yeah. It's Rude Boy. Come here,
That was a nice visual. I like that video.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was recently watching some of her videos, and like one of my favorite videos of her is "Where Have You Been." That is one of my favorite videos of her because it's just, I don't know, the energy of the song along with like the dancing that they were doing in that video and her looks. Like, that's one of my favorite Rihanna videos to watch. Like, I can watch that video over and over again. I'd be in the gym having that whole on repeat. Like, yes, I love that song so much. That's one of my favorite Rihanna songs ever.
Let me ask everybody in the chat where they at on something real quick. I want to ask the chat. I know we broke off into some goddamn battles from fucking verses. I apologize. This is no strings attached, goddamn it. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. But I do want to get to something real quick to get ready to close out. What do y'all think about joint social media accounts?
For what?
What do you mean for what, nigga?
For what?
To have.
I'm saying why.
Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all my stance while we wait on the chat to chime in.
Okay, damn, Mo.
First of all, why? Like, I think that most joint social media accounts that I see, it's always been some sort of trouble behind it. Like, I don't know. I mean, if you're like older and you're married and, you know, but I don't know. I never really saw the use of that. Like, why would I want to share a social media account with someone?
That sounds so controlling. Like, who's in charge of this bitch? Who's running the account? Because it can't.
And like, they'll have both their names on there. They'll have like their first name,
Right.
both first names, and then the last name. You know what I'm saying? And
seen that
I
all
get
the
that.
time.
I actually have someone on my Facebook that it's a married couple, and they're like, you know, they have their names on there, but like, they only post about like their grandkids and everything. But every time that anytime that they want to like post an individual post, they have to sign basically like their name. This is so and so writing this, and this is so and so writing this. I'm just like,
who am I talking to today?
yeah, I'm like, I don't really like that.
No, I'm looking for your husband. Hold on.
I'm looking for your husband.
Why?
No, I'm just
Like,
saying
yeah,
though,
you
like
said
if you're together, I don't know, like I don't know how the fuck I feel about it. To be honest with you, like I don't I don't know if I'm like for it or against. I guess I could understand why somebody would have it, and I can understand why
That's
somebody
what
would
I'm
be
trying to
out.
understand. Like, why would the people like? Why would y'all want the like? Why not just have your own account?
I think okay. So if I was to make an argument for having a joint social media, just like y'all got one together, y'all been together for however long y'all been together. Let's say y'all married for however many years. After you've been, y'all got all this most of the same friends. You know his friends, you know your friends. Everybody knows everybody's family. We got a joint social media, and we just kind of, whenever you want to
Yeah,
post,
but
you
I'm
can
not gonna
post.
like the things that she likes. I'm not gonna see the same feed that sees, and like we still are different.
I mean, that's
Like
true.
I'm not gonna be having
Yeah.
the same
But
thoughts.
maybe you aren't. You know what I'm saying? Because
No, yes, you are. You don't
there
ever
are some
not be
couples
different.
that maybe aren't that different from each other at that point. We've been together so long, and that's
Yeah.
what Roy's trying to say. Like, if you're a newer,
I would like to
maybe
see
younger couple, if you're older and y'all are just like, all right, like, there's like, I don't even care about the social media shit enough to like even have my own shit because I'm not really finna be on this bitch like that. I think
Well,
that's
then
where
that's not the
it really
point.
comes in because I mean, for me, I like to, scroll and like look at stuff and like, really have my own opinions out there. But like for people who don't really care about it, like I said, the couple that I follow or I'm friends with on Facebook, they really only post about family things. So, granted, they don't really need that. We have Tiffany in the chat was saying that whenever she sees joint social media accounts, she thinks I who cheated or who's
Who's in
insecure.
control? Who's insecure? Like
Right.
something's
Right. Ray
off.
says
Just
that
because y'all
that's
are still
controlling
individuals.
for her and that's an abusive relationship.
Like there's
Whoa,
Tierra
hold on.
says,
nothing. I'm glad the chat is fucking with me because there's nothing like that's giving from that.
because Tierra says we can have a joint one, but I'm gonna have a separate personal one as well. So I mean, I can see that's a lot to keep up with. I'm not gonna
You don't
personally.
need to join
I
one,
don't
baby.
wanna.
No.
I know you can just switch accounts easily now, but that's still just doing a lot for me. I mean, I've had family members that are like, married and stuff that, they had separate accounts and then it caused issues in their marriage because someone was messaging the husband or someone was messaging the
You see?
wife and now who is messaging you? Why are they messaging you? You've been talking to them and I guess it's just maybe for, full clarity, but is that more so like an insecurity? Who's being,
Yes. Means you gotta
unsure with
check
someone
it.
else? Like, why is that even an insecurity in the first place? So I can see y'all's perspective on that. Personally, for me, would that work for me? No. Like I like to have my own shit. So you know what I'm saying? Because I my likes and I don't want to have because also social media is tailored to what you be looking at. So you get a
Yeah,
lot
for
of ads,
sure.
you get a lot of posts and things that are related now, especially to what you normally look at. So, if my husband is looking at shit that I don't even give a fuck about, I don't want to see that shit on my timeline. Like I'm trying to watch some, nail videos, some makeup videos, some
That's what I'm
home
saying. No two people in a
improvement.
relationship are so similar to where that they would need to have the exact same like feed. Like, cause you just don't
Yeah.
even nobody has the same fucking interest like top to bottom. That's some weird like you can't expect that. And like people will want to be able to be tuned into whatever they're interested in. Like let them have their timeline, y'all. Social media is free. Like you don't gotta pay for that shit. Let them have their space. If they're gonna cheat on you, they're gonna do that shit anyway. And like,
Right.
come on.
That's true.
But I'm also the person like as much as like I love like attachment and like my unity, I also value my space and like we've contemplated if we like in our bag, once we're in our bag enough, like I might have like a pad over here, like a man cave like off the coast somewhere and like she can have like a little Barbie house, like
Oh,
pink
did you say
down.
off the? Hold on, nigga. Did you
No,
say?
but really though, that's
Hold
kind
on,
of
hold
how
on, Mo. Hold on,
like
Mo. Hold on, Mo. Nigga, did you say
you
off
know,
the
Barbie
coast?
Yes.
This nigga
I'm a
said I might have
Cancer.
my
I need to be on
man
the
cave
shore.
off the coast. What?
Yeah, I need to be on the
That nigga
shore.
finna be gone.
Yeah, like I'm gonna go. Like, and like she can have like an inner city like girl pad, like a pink down with
Can we
feathers.
talk about this though? Because I recently seen this on TikTok
What's that?
where this girl was saying that like, responding to some posts saying that like I'm really concerned about, when I do finally settle down and I get married, like do I have like I'm gonna share a room with someone for the rest of my life and like that really doesn't sit right with me, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yes, I feel like regardless, even though y'all are married, and now of course I'm not a married person, but like how I feel today, I'm just like, I feel like I would, and she ended up having her own room, like, and she
Yeah.
calls it her office. It's where she has like a desk. She has like, an extra little lounge bed area. and things like that. Just a place where she can get away within the home. Like,
In the home.
so I personally feel like, men feel like they got to have their man cave and they think that the kitchen's good enough for the woman to escape to. No, I need me a separate area. It can just be my shit. I can have a TV in there because I'll tell you right now, like, I don't like to have to share TVs and, what I'm saying? When you want to watch this, you watching this shit all day. I'm trying to watch my shit. I'm trying to, watch some videos or something. So I think couples could benefit from having that small little space of just like, we have separate rooms, probably on opposite ends of the house. That's probably how I would look at it. You know what I'm saying? Just so y'all can have that space from one another. Because that's healthy. I think that's pretty healthy. Being together all the time is kind of like, even though y'all might want to be with each other all the time, it's like, yeah, everyone kind of needs that space to be on their own and like just breathe a little bit. So I think I want me a little woman cave whenever I finally get married and have a home.
What they call that shit on that Geico commercial? What the fuck is they call it? Because she burned it down. It got burnt. God damn it.
Oh, Geico.
I forgot what they called it. A she something. I can't remember what the fuck the commercial called it. It was her she some shit. It was a she something.
I work in some homes that like have like the master is divided up into 3. So it's like the master and then there's a his quarter and a her quarter. And like they each have
That's a lot.
I know. It's like they each have their own living space and their own bathroom, their own closet.
Oh, there you go. Hold on. Somebody said it in the
chat.
chat. A she shed. That's what it's called. A she shed. There you
That
go.
does not sound feminine at all.
I don't like she shed. That don't sound.
She shed.
Man cave even has more of a ring than like she shed. Like
She
no,
shed.
they need to have some fly shit.
You don't want a she shed?
But I mean, honestly, that's what I'm
Look like
saying.
the hair, like hair
Imagine,
stuff.
I would be excited for that. I would be excited to decorate my own little space. This is my own place where I don't want my husband, I don't want my kids here. Don't touch my shit in here. I'm gonna have a lock and key to get in that bitch.
Trust
I don't
me, we
come
don't
in here
wanna
when I'm
go.
gone.
Jesus Christ,
Trust me,
Mo.
we don't want to go.
Like, don't
Yeah.
come in here when I'm gone. Don't come in here and mess up the energy in this bitch.
Don't
'cause
mess up the energy. Hilarious.
I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? And I can definitely see myself wanting that in the future. Like, yes, we have our bedroom and our shared space. But, what happens whenever we in a fat ass argument? You know what I'm saying? I need to get away to my area. And if I don't want to leave the house because it's my house too, okay, then let me just escape to my little area. I'll come out when I'm ready. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So,
No,
I don't know.
Mo one of them. She want to go and escape and shit. Ain't
We
that
gotta get our
bitch?
money.
I do. I need to exit the room whenever there's just too much going on. I'm gonna exit the room. Now I'm not gonna leave the house and be all extra like, oh, I gotta go. But let me at least just I'm gonna go to the room. I'm gonna go chill in here. I'm gonna let you cool down out here, and I'll see you later.
I'll see you later. I'll see you later, nigga. That's some scary. Listen. When you get into when you get into an argument with your wife or with your mate and y'all living together, I remember being young and being nervous because I had watched way too many episodes of Snapped. And I remember being like, yo.
That was my shit.
I remember being like, yo, if this shit's safe right now, like, is this motherfucker, like, do I need to just, like, leave? Like, what should I do? You know what I'm saying? Like, we in an argument. I don't know what the fuck's going on. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, that's not good sleep. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm just like, well, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? The kids will get an insurance policy. I don't know what to tell you. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep, goddammit. Fuck all this shit. I ain't got time.
See, I can't be sleeping when I'm mad. I mean, you ever just be so like, for the women anyway, if you're in an argument to the point where you like just really stressed out to the point where you crying, like you so mad you crying, and that type of crying that puts you to sleep, that'd be some of the best sleep. When you cry yourself to sleep, you waking up like, damn, when did I fall asleep? Shit. That'd be some of the best sleep right there. Like, damn, I'm so mad, but like, damn, that shit was kind of a good nap. I ain't gonna lie, I had a good time.
This nigga said it was a good nap. I didn't put myself to sleep crying. That's some shit I was on when I was a little kid. When you get an ass whooping and you cry like a motherfucker, you go to sleep. That was some good ass sleep.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly how it is.
You wake up.
Like, damn.
Apologizing.
I was hella by asleep.
I'm sorry I made you mad. I'm sorry.
I know. You go in there apologizing and shit. Like,
I was just tired.
Yeah, so what y'all, like, it was nothing worse than getting your ass whooped, falling asleep, and then waking up and, like, dinner had already been cooked and shit. You like, damn, everybody ate this motherfucker. Like, what the
Right. So y'all didn't wake me up.
fuck?
Okay.
I know, for real. That's a crazy thing. Like, wake up like at 8:39. Like, oh shit, hold on. Catch me up. Let me catch up.
Like Tiara agrees with me with having a key to that hoe. Like, stay out of my space. I'm gonna stay out your space. You gonna stay out of my space. You know what I'm saying? As long as ain't nothing crazy going on in that bitch, I'm just in here watching YouTube. We good.
You in there watching YouTube?
Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Because you need that shit, especially with working and having shit to deal with all the time. Sometimes you just really want that space and that quiet time to like just kind of get away. So I can respect that. I feel like with my spouse, but you spending 12 hours in that bitch every day, I'm gonna have to say something. Like, I don't even see you.
Yeah, that becomes a thing too. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I think joint social media though could work. Theoretically, I think it could work. I think it depends on the couple.
Depends on the people.
Yeah, it depends
I
on the
think it
couple.
depends on the people and probably the generation, because that would probably
That's
be
true.
crazy for a younger generation.
I think that I think it would probably be an older couple. If you were a younger couple with joint,
It would be flawless if you're older.
I would think that if you're a younger couple with a joint social media, I would think that y'all are super extra as a couple. As a couple, they are doing the most extra fucking couple shit of all time. These niggas are like, everything is a goddamn photo shoot, and it's just like, I would be annoyed as fuck with their whole social media
Matching
page.
outfits.
Yeah, it'd be like, okay, nigga.
Like, someone's gonna run the show in that situation. It's not gonna be like a good representation of both of them, or they both won't have like equal access. Like, someone's gonna be like running the show.
Somebody's gonna probably be on it more than the other, right?
For sure. And like, just like more controlling with it. It just doesn't seem like it's a good situation or fair situation.
I don't
Because
know.
why would you don't need it? That's what I'm saying. It's like, if you need to do this, then like, why? Is it like a control thing? Like, it makes me think.
I need to go
Unless
on.
the person just doesn't want to be represented on social media, so they're like, oh yeah, you can just have that for me.
But okay, let me ask y'all this. Since we on social media and on couples, okay. So I don't. Okay, so look, full disclosure. This is full fucking disclosure, right? I don't got no goddamn social media. I'm a fucking old nigga, right? I got a Twitter. I had a Twitter. I think my Twitter's still active, but it was just because I was fucking on that motherfucker following like basketball shit, right? Only thing I get on social media for now is like the shit for the show. You know what I'm saying? I'll check like the show Instagram, the show Twitter, shit like that. That's about it. My wife got the shit. I don't. I'm an old nigga. I got shit to do. I want to sit in my goddamn den with a little cup of something and fucking watch TV, scratch my nuts. But with that being said, right? If you do have social media, you and your lady got separate social media, or you and your man, or you and your lady, your lady and your lady. Shout out to my LGBTQ. You dig? How does that work? Because I don't give a fuck, right?
That's most of the world that has their individual social
No. But
media.
I got a specific question though. In terms of who each other follows, right? Because I don't got a social media, right? So only telling my wife, right? But in terms of who each other follows, are y'all like only following like the same people? Are you feeling a certain way if somebody you like, goddamn, why you got like fucking 7,000 followers, I got 150. Like, what the fuck is going on in your social media? Like, what's the vibe on that shit?
I have no concern with like her social media. I'm not concerned about. I'm not thinking about it. I'm not thinking about. I'm not like, hold on, wait, did this person just follow, or like, did you like this? Like, I'm not like, what the? I would be literally oppressed panini every day of my life if I decided to concern myself with those things. Like, that's nothing to concern myself with. Like,
so you don't peek at all and see how many followers she got. You don't see like
absolutely not. Because why?
I don't know.
I haven't done that follower check since I was young. Like, that was some shit.
I go through likes. I don't go through any of that shit. I'm like on my timeline. Like,
I'm more concerned about not following people who don't follow me back.
Right. I gotta find them bitches and get them.
Right, I gotta find y'all. Don't be trying to. Cause most times I follow people back, like people that I don't know. Especially it's because I'm being nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, okay, cool. You follow me. I'm gonna follow you back. You know, just to show love. But like, let me find out you're not following me still. And like, I'm quick to unfollow that shit. That's the one thing I'd be really concerned about with social media. Other than that, I really don't care. Like that follower shit, I don't care about my follower count because I know my shit not really moving anyway. So I don't care about their follower count. As long as you're not, entertaining and doing all kinds of shit like that. But you can tell that shit too. Like even just something as simple as retweets and likes and because that shit is so like open for you to see it now. Like I can see what, you really on because it's gonna be all in your like area. So if I see nothing but bitches with fat asses, and I'm like, all right, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? But even then, I don't even be checking likes, like because I don't want to hurt my own feelings.
No, I feel that. I mean, I guess maybe it's a little different for me and my wife just because like we literally grew up in the same neighborhood and went to the same fucking high school. So theoretically, we would know a lot of the same people.
Right.
Although most of them would probably want to be friends with her and not me, which is fine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is cool. You dig what I'm saying? But shout out to my wife because she real. If it's a dude that she just doesn't know, she'll be like, "Yo, do you know this motherfucker?"
Yeah.
And most of the time I do, and I'll be like, "I know him," and then I'll let her know like I don't fuck with him like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to add the nigga, that's up to you. But like now I put her in a compromising situation, all right? Because I'm like, I know him. I don't fuck with him, though. But, if you want to add him, though, do you. And then I walk off. Then I walk off, right?
I mean, you never really know someone's intentions for trying to be on your social media.
Yeah.
Until like
that's true.
really like give them a chance. So if you're the type like me that you just follow back to be friendly most times, like I really don't think twice about that shit. I don't think like, oh yeah, like okay, I'm gonna just add him because of this reason. It's just mostly because you follow me first, and I'm like, okay, I feel somewhat obligated to follow certain people back. Like, okay, you know what I'm saying? We might have some mutual friends, okay, but the moment that you start, trying something or something, okay, that's whenever it's like, all right, you got to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I mean, like I said, it's something wrong with being like nice, I feel like, but when you just being too friendly, like really trying to chop it up with people and in my DMs, I'm like, all right, like that's not what we're here for. You know what I'm saying? Just enjoy the content that I'm putting on the timeline and keep it moving. Because that's what I do. You know what I'm saying? Like I see the content on my timeline, I keep it moving. I retweet, I like, I keep it moving. Like I'm not worried about going and being like, oh, hey, sending personal messages and shit.
Right.
Like I'm just on the timeline with it. We can chop it up on the timeline with it. And if it's something that you don't feel comfortable to put on the public page, then you probably shouldn't be saying that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Like
right. Keep that same energy.
This nigga Sam.
That's important to keep that same energy because I literally because me, I like to acknowledge things. So but I had to realize because I am in a very committed, serious relationship. I have to make sure it's keep that same energy. So my one comment is fly shit. So if I see some fly shit, I just have to fly shit and in and out. But it's that's a big part of me. I can't not see some shit that I think is fly and it's inspiring me or it's moving me and not give my energy to it. I would have to say, oh wow, that's dope. I gotta acknowledge dope shit because it takes dope to know. So I'm here making sure I'm acknowledging all the fly shit of the world so they can keep giving it.
But see, that's good though, because you have a specific, you know what I'm saying? This is my comment. Yeah, this is the shit I put. When I see fly shit, I say fly shit. You know what I'm saying? Let you know. No, that's dope because then, you know what I'm saying? You keep it in, because I don't know. I think that the joint account shit could work, but I could definitely understand people's perspective of that shit seems a little bit sketchy. Maybe somebody's insecure. I can understand that. Because listen, on social media, even though it may not be physical cheating, right? It could be ground zero for some emotional cheating. You dig what I'm saying? Very easily. You know what I'm saying? Very, very easily. It won't even take a lot. You dig? So,
That's why you just got watch what you're doing, and if you really got the intentions of someone that's just really you don't have any intention to make it any more than it is. Social media is what you make it at the end of the day. So I mean, you just got to understand if that nigga gonna go and start messaging bitches, then he gonna do that shit with or without you on that program. You know what I'm saying? Because even though you got that joint account, there's no telling that he might just go and make his own personal one to where he blocks you on it and you can't see shit that's not even coming up on your page. There's so much that you can do to get around that stuff that it's just all right, you really got to know your partner. And I feel at the end of the day, even though you're in a relationship, you should still have that individuality. You should still be able to be you and like the things that you like and interact with the things that you like, but you just keep it respectful. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're keeping it respectful, like I don't really see the problem with having separate social medias, but I think that's where it kind of comes down to is just like if insecure, it's like no, we need to have a page together, and then I mean I feel like that's just gonna incline them to go and make that private page anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Let me ask you this, Mo, as a woman, right? My thought process is, let's say, like, your guy, let's say he is liking a bunch of big booty bitches photos, right? Why is that not just looked at as like his Pornhub search history, right? Maybe that's just like, nigga probably be on Pornhub as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't finna meet none of those bitches necessarily, right? He just on that shit looking at big asses. You know what I'm saying?
I can't guarantee that he's not trying. That's the one thing about it is you can't guarantee that he's not.
Maybe he's like to get on Insta. Maybe he likes to get on IG and look at fat asses.
I mean, I would say that the man I'm with at this point is because we do follow each other on social platforms, and I even just be seeing shit that he just likes and retweets, and it's literally all like sports shit, clothes shit.
Oh, he got
shit.
My nigga got a burner account. Shout out to my nigga, he got that burner. I'm fucking with you.
That nigga Stanley said he got a burner account. Of course, Stanley got a burner.
I know.
Account.
I do believe Stanley got a burner account.
Some people do be having burner accounts, you know what I'm saying? But like, you just got to really understand the type of person that you're dealing with at the end of the day. And like, I've definitely like a person's social media can tell a lot about them. I mean, I know people sit and say like, social media is not serious and you shouldn't take me serious on this, but like the certain things that you interact with definitely tell a lot about who you are and like, the things that you like, things that you don't like. So
yeah, because
at the end of the day, it does tell you something about that. And, the fact that I was able to find me somebody who really only be on that type of shit, I'd be like, okay, you know what I'm saying? That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Look at your shoes, do what you want to do. Cause I'm really seeing where your head is at. And that's why I say when it comes to the big booty bitches all up in your life, I'm just like, okay, so what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like you just looking at women all day, like and
damn,
it's
nigga.
cool, but what about me? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm your woman, so
all I see on your timeline is Brazilian booty. Like what the hell is going on around here?
I'm like, okay, hold on. So are you just waiting for your perfect moment or what? Like,
no, it could be a lot. All right,
I'm gonna have some ass on my timeline. Cause I will say I'm not against looking at nice ass. Like
there you go, talk that shit.
Whenever I got in a relationship, although I'm extremely respectful, just being real. But I do say like if I'm gonna have some ass on my timeline, it's gotta be like talented ass. It can't just be like ass. It's like you just look good and like so you.
And
like,
I can respect
gotta be
that.
like you gotta have some substance. Like what else do you bring besides the ass? Cause then I can like justify why you're even here in the first place.
Right.
But just not just like ass for the sake of it. Like just like okay. Yeah.
All right, we gonna.
Also says the same thing. She said, "I feel like what you retweet or like equals an interest of some sort. You can definitely tell someone's character from what they're liking." And I agree. You know what I'm saying? That shit tells a lot. So even though you think that your social media is not a reflection of you, in a sense, it kind of is. And at the end of the day, if you just liking big booty bitches all day, you just keep doing you. You know what I'm saying?
What about some little booties? What if you watch it? What's Benzino's daughter's name? She got the little booty. She be trying to make that shit clap. I'm not mad at her. What's her name?
Yeah, she can make it clap.
Big purr. What is the fucking?
Well, I can't believe you can do that. See, I can't even sing that song because I can't do that.
She did the slow-mo showing her little cheeks clapping. It was very cute.
I'm good.
Did you see that shit?
I love that for the sake of it's like she's natural. Like she's natural and she's like out here.
I think she should be like listen.
Her,
yeah, she's a very slim girl. There's nothing wrong. Listen, trust me, man.
That's a natural and that was the hottest fucking body style up until like Kim Kardashian and Nicki Minaj. Yeah. Like that body style was like the hottest thing.
Well, let me tell you this, Lionel. Ain't no niggas out there ever turned down no pussy because they said she too skinny, she too fat, she too whatever. Niggas is having sex. So she's good in these streets. Yeah, she's good. All right, let's go get the fuck up. Hold on, before we get up out of here, let me do a PSA for Lil Boosie. This is for Lil Boosie. He said that if y'all got some food stamps out there, he want them stamps. This is for the homie Lil Boosie.
Boosie announcement, service announcement. You got food stamps, I'm trying to get them. with your game. You see me in the streets, pull up. I'ma cash you out. You got food stamps, I'ma game. Straight up, when you see me in the streets, you see me at a concert, you trying to get some cash, bring me them food stamps. Letting you know right now, I'm
fucking
game.
dead.
No, I can't.
Boosie just be doing this shit.
It's like, how much more ratchet can he get? That's what you always ask yourself. He's like the ratchet Grinch.
He's a ratchet Grinch. Hilarious.
He's like the hood Grinch or something.
My nigga Boosie said, if you got them food stamps, I think it's been so long and Boosie's a little older. I don't think he knows that, like, it ain't stamps no more, homie. Like, we can't just, like, break you off no stamps if we see you at your concert.
Right, we gotta give you the whole card.
Yeah,
dude,
and like, why do you want the stamps when you got the cash?
Right, I need to know that.
You gotta be careful what you're asking for. Like, the universe just say, oh, you want stamps? Like, take all your, like, resources. You'll actually be applying for food stamps. You better go break your bread and keep it moving.
But that used to be the hustle back in the day, though, right? Somebody would sell you, like, $200 worth of food stamps for, like, $100 of cash. You know what I'm saying? So,
I see. So you, like, multiply your cash.
Yeah, they'll give you, like, so it's like, yo, you give me $200 of food stamps, I'll throw you $100 of cash just because, you know, you can't get everything that you want to with just the food stamps. You know what I'm saying? So you got people out here with like 5, 6 kids. They got a fucking 3 freezers full of food. They don't need no more food. They just got all this money on the card. So they like, well, shit, I'll sell you $100 worth of food stamps. Give me $50. You know what I'm saying? So my nigga, but like, I think Boosie got the game fucked up. Like, my nigga, what we gonna do? We gotta like send you a card, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
If you see me at the show, you at a concert, and you got your stamps with you.
That shit used to be crazy back in the day because it was really like a book of stamps. You had to like tear them shits out at a book and shit, like a check. Like, goddamn, that shit was the worst. But like now they got these cards just like Boosie. That ain't how it work no more, my guy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel you. God damn, nigga said I'm fucking with your game. That nigga said, my nigga Boosie said he got all them damn kids and shit. Food cost a lot. I'm with you, my nigga. Food do cost a lot. God damn. It was a white doctor about 3-4 years ago that got caught up because he was like some type of big time surgeon, but he had been getting food stamps for like 5 years. And they finally caught his ass. Nigga doing fair time right now, as he should be doing.
Yeah. How does that happen?
Yeah, he was getting food. Like he was working. What he did was he had his wife apply for food stamps, right? Because she was a stay-at-home mom. But this nigga was making like $180,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? And they was
like,
getting food
she's
stamps.
Broke. She's not working.
Right.
My argument said, if that's jail time at stake,
Yeah, that's her name? Coy. How the fuck you say her name? Coy Leray? Is that her name?
Right, yeah.
Big. How do he called me Big Purr? Okay, so we gonna end on this. So she was. I know I played this before. She was mad at what's the goddamn dude she was mad at name?
Rolling Ray.
There you go. Because Rolling Ray. Okay, I'm so fucking confused. Rolling Ray says purr, and she says purr.
Yeah, she was like, it's not purr, it's purr. I was like, okay. There's not much difference. She spelled that bitch out like it was gonna make a difference. I was like, okay.
Hold on, one more time,
it's a big difference because I can say purr, but I cannot say
purr. It's purr.
See, like, I can't say that. Like, I can't say the other one. So purr, I can say that.
Come make that.
I can't say that. So they're different things.
You're rolling my R's, so it's struggling. It's a
she was funny with that, man.
Because I can't participate in that song, unfortunately.
You can only participate in purr?
I'm like Team Rolling Ray at this point. No shit. Like, what is life?
What to do?
I know. Purr.
All right, man. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us tonight, man. Fuck with us next week. We'll be back, man, with some more shit. We gonna talk, man. We getting up out of here for tonight. Make sure y'all rate, comment, subscribe. All of that fly shit, man. We thank y'all so much, man. No strings attached. We'll holler.
Peace.